Hello, this is Rebecca here, and today I'm back with a video to show you my process in creating my memory keeping into this large happy planner. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting spreads of how I've been documenting this year. This is one this was last week, actually take that back, 2 weeks ago. I have my photos and I have some die cuts in, but I need to come in and journal. And then what I'll do is usually fill up the pages where I don't do my journaling with stickers, and so maybe some more ephemera. And I typically don't really do anything with the monthly because it's not really, I don't really use it as a planner, so to speak, but I'm debating whether I'll just glue these two pages together so it immediately goes into the weeks, or I don't know yet. Since we're still kind of early, in the year, I feel like I have some time to think about it. But basically, if you're not familiar with a happy planner, I'll start from the very beginning. So basically, I'm kind of using this as a project life, and I'm going to really try to keep it into the frame. I know that being this larger size happy planner, it's kind of I've had some issues like fitting it in the frame with the camera. But so this is one of the extra large ones. Basically, it started in September, but I pulled all those pages out because I technically did not start using it until January of this year. So the introduction, I put my family in here as an introduction, and then I just wrote just currently what's going on, and then I just kind of put in my birthdays, and then I just kind of filled it up with ephemera, washi, and those kind of things. And so this is the first spread of the weekly, and I'm going to show you exactly how I get my pictures, and then I'm going to show you the process of what I do to fill it up. So this is kind of where I'm at. I feel pretty good about it because I got caught up on this last week, and I did a glamping with the Reset Girl, and we had some free time to work on whatever items that we wanted to work on, and so I really got caught up on this, which I was really excited. This particular week, I was really sick. I had the flu. You can see I have my mask on right there. And there I remember I had a meeting that day, and I felt horrible, and that's when I discovered on Thursday morning. I went in. Wednesday night I started running fever, and then I had the rotten flu. But my parents celebrated their 50th anniversary, and so my sister was snapshotting, not snapshotting, but sending me all these, I guess she was, sending me all these pictures she had found on slides, because back in the day, my parents used slides to take pictures. So there's a lot of pictures of us on these slides, and this is me in blue bonnets. If you live in Central Texas, you know that blue bonnets, you probably have pictures from the time you were a tot to now being, or your kids being in blue bonnets. So I was really happy because I felt horrible this week, so I felt like I didn't take any pictures, but then I was very pleased with the layout because I was able to include those photos in there. And also I love the fact that Facebook will bring up pictures of posts that you did 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm able to get my son in there as well. And then I still wasn't feeling very good by that Sunday, but at least I did get outside. The weather was beautiful, and so so luckily I was able to fill this up because I was really worried about this particular week. February rolls around, I fill it up with all this pretty if you've been following me for a while, I'm very seasonal. I love the seasons. I love the holidays. And so this gives me an opportunity to use a lot of those decorations and make this so pretty for each season or each month. So this is going in. One of the things I did on this particular layout was I started kind of, instead of me doing like straight up and down, I tried to start doing like some that are a little bit diagonal. And that way they kind of, breaks up the, the continuous, dun dun dun. Can't think of the word I'm looking for right now, but so that was kind of exciting to be able to just kind of, just change it up a little bit. You'll see here, this is we went and saw The Greatest Showman, so I actually just clipped our ticket in there. And then this is one of the pages that I'm still liking to get caught up. But I thought I took a lot more photos of my parents' 50th. So I want to come in here and either put older photos or write little quotes. And I also, of course, want to fill one with glitter, some sparkle. And so that is, so I still need to add wording to that one. This was Valentine's week. And then this is going into the following week, and I actually love this little bunny. This was a set of bunnies that I picked up they had little birds in them too. I wish I had the packet over here, but they were at Target. I mean, a big packet of them. And so if you got the March kit, I put some in there as well, because it was fall, not fall. Woo, where am I at? It was spring/garden theme. And so, of course, you know, bunnies being Easter and things like that, I included some of those into that kit. So, that was another idea that I pointed out that I wanted to do, because there's lots of, you know, this is my family. I want to keep basically our day-to-day. And so, you know, with my son being away from college, it's hard for me to keep up with, you know, him sending pictures, although he sent me a picture tonight because, so I was all excited. So I'll definitely get to add that in there. But, you know, phone conversations, texting, and he's going to school quite a bit of ways, but I know he drives back. And so I included this little phone conversation, or actually text message that we have back and forth. So that was one way to include, you know, that part of what's going on in our lives. And again, this was kind of a non-eventful week, so to speak. And so I just kind of put like a little bullet type deal of what our evenings consist of, which, you know, it's just cook dinner, give the cats treats, clean up, chill out, that kind of stuff. So this is the March layout, and I really actually kind of at first didn't know what to put into. If you've seen the Happy Planner, let me see if I can move it in over here. You'll see that they have like loving, planning, making, celebrating, eating, going, pinning, dreaming, feeling, listening. And at first I was like, well, I don't really know, or couldn't really grasp things, but I've noticed that from month to month they have changed up a bit. So that's kind of fun to actually do that. But and then this page, I love this page. This is actually a huge sticker that came out of the Daphne Diaries sticker book that she had. And these are more stickers, and these are actually just paper that I cut from a piece of scrapbook paper and included those on there. So I just thought that was a perfect combination for spring. So that brings me into the month of March. And again, that brings me right back to where we are. So this is last week, and I have a lot of pictures because I did glamping with the Reset Girl, and I also have some ephemera, and so I want to try to include all of this in here. Now, I know that with these pictures it's going to be, I have more than what I'm going to be able to fit on here, so I'm going to include a insert, and I'm also planning on so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm thinking I'm going to put an insert in here and include that in part of the layout. So why don't we get started? Okay, so typically what I do, and I have a video on what I do. I think it was like at Christmas. I explained how I do these little 4x4 photos and make them into 2x2s. These are actually done in a Beautiful Mess app, or they're done in any of the ones that you can do the pick collages. So basically I take these and I get a 4 square, which is a 4x4 collage, and then I just put these, I just click these in there. And most of the time I take my pictures in square form anyway, just because I know that I use this form of printing my pictures and documenting. So most of the time I take pictures with my phone, and I use the square, and I just pop those into the 4 framed collage, and then I save it, and then from there I print it out at Walgreens. So that's pretty much my process. And then I get these here and I cut them up and I put them in here. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. So if you want to grab some coffee or grab some tea, this is probably will be kind of a long process, just because it, you know, I've kind of got to situate how I want everything to be. So the first thing I do is, if you'll notice, I kind of create in tabs over here, not tabs, but I cover up this date over here. And the reason I do that is because I don't really need the month, and I don't, this is not my planner, so I don't have top 3 things that I want to complete this week or anything like that. So usually I have some scrap pieces of paper hanging around, so I'll just use those on my on this strip. And these are both from Echo Park Paper Company. I think I'm going to go with this. This is Cartabella came out with a new Flora. I don't know if you're familiar with the paper, but it's beautiful. It's all these florals, and yeah, so this is a pack. I've been wanting to make some springtime junk journals too to add to the shop, but I haven't been able to get around to that. So basically I'm just taking my extra strength glue, I'm running along the area here that I want to cover, and I just simply, just real simple, add it on there. Now it's pretty much, oh, it's not exactly perfect because again it is a scrap piece of paper, but you could always use a 12 by 12 and make it perfect. And you'll see it's bent there, but you're really not going to be able to see the bent with the floral design. So I just went ahead and used it. So I just trim the edges. And then the next thing I typically do is, if you want to add some washi along the bottom, sometimes they have quotes on the bottom and I like those particular quotes, but if not, then I will go ahead and kind of add some washi on there as well, just to go ahead and get that part covered. And you can leave it white. It's very up to you how you want to, and you could do 2 different kinds like I'll do. The sun was out, even though I know it's coming to be Easter soon. And these are, I love this washi, it has cute little bunnies on it, so I'm going to put it on here. If I had little campers, I would totally use that washi, but I don't. Okay, so I have my layout, and I'm going to come in here, and typically what I do, I know that this is, I have this, I pulled this one out particular, but I know this is part of the glamping. This is glamping, and then these are pictures from the week. So I'm going to put those aside because I know that's all that I'm going to fit on a weekend, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut these up and put these in. And there's usually a white little seam that will split this up, and I just trim off that little white border there. So that's the luxury, I guess, of taking photos. Well, 2 things: photos with your phone, because it dates them within your phone, but I reference my phone when I'm placing these in order on the paper. But I know that if you were to print them out, you could easily do that too. But I don't know. I don't really use a regular camera that often. I want to get back to using a regular camera because I know that the picture quality is a lot better. But this is a glamping, this food here. But I just I charged my camera phone up and everything not too long ago, and it's just easier to whip out the phone and take pictures. And I know sometimes the quality isn't that great, but for the memory keeping, that type of deal, I think it works good for me. So, okay, so then I go in here and I look at my photos, all photos, and I'm going to go back to my, to the 6th. So, there's the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. Oh, I took a picture of my shoes. I walk and I had 2 different shoes on. I'm like, that's just so typical. So, you know what? I had a photo. I don't know if I have it around here. I had some photos I took of spring, and I don't know. I thought I had all my pictures gathered in one spot, but looking at it now, I don't. So, let's see what we got, if we can fill this up. Let's see here. There's that one. So basically I'm just looking at where the, oops, where these photos fit in at. This is also Wednesday. Brasses. I mean, this is so many pictures of them laying together. Because our evenings are pretty much, we just kind of relax a little bit. So, I didn't, and again, I find myself not taking a lot of pictures sometimes, and that really makes me, you know, feels like, oh, I want to take more pictures, but it will, but it all seems to work itself out. Okay, so that is that. And I may come over here. I know I had the spring, like, I posted it was a tulip that came up in the yard, and I thought that was so pretty. But I may just go, because me and my daughter worked on our campers this week, so I think I'll just put that at the beginning. And then, let's see here. She took this picture of the sky, and it was really pretty. It may have been earlier in the evening. Oh, here it is. Oh, great, it was on Monday. Okay. So, and what I might do is put these over here as a way of kind of doing that. So, okay. And sometimes I have a couple extra pictures left over. I wish I knew where that one was. This is what drives me crazy, is I become like obsessed over finding that one particular picture that I really, really wanted. But I could leave a space up here for it, and then when I find it, just easily put it in there, which is what I might do. So, okay, then I'm going to come in here, and since I have my pictures in their places, I'm going to use this tape runner. This is my favorite as far as tape runners go. It's scrapbook adhesive. It doesn't cause issues like sometimes tape runners will. At least it cause issues with me. And it holds really, really good. So I'm just going to come in here and place these photos kind of just randomly, but it's still in that particular day, or at least where I can fit a story in. Again, it's documenting the week, and I try to keep the pictures within their day, but sometimes I'll move them over so I can have space to write, and you can always date it differently. So, one thing I like about the Instagram stories, if y'all, I like to just add to some of these tidbits of the day, and some of these are from them, and I really are. Sorry, I'm tongue twisted tonight. Some of these photos that I take are actually, like this tea is actually part of an Instagram story, and so what I was trying to say, which I was having difficulty saying it, is sometimes that really puts little highlights in your day, like, oh wow, that's what I was doing today, and I'm so glad I took that because now I can save it in here as a memory. So, okay. I'm just looking over here because I'm going to see if I have this one sticker. Okay. I've been saving this house sticker for a while, and I'm going to put it right here. And I'll tell you why. It's kind of, we're in the process of, last year we were kind of looking for another house, and we're back at it again. So I'm going to put, I've been saving that sticker just for this particular moment. Okay, so I have this in place. I'm going to go ahead and kind of go over here and figure out how I'm going to document the glamping weekend. So I bought these. These are the dividers that come, you can buy them. I bought these at Michael's, but they come for the Happy Planner, and you can fit all sorts of different pictures in there, sizes and things like that. If I can get it undone, maybe I'll just cut this. There we go. So I wanted to see what they had. They have these. This is what would probably be really good. It's the different sizes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you could fit 20 or pictures in there. Okay, this one has a long one. You can put a vertical 4x6. You got some smaller ones. So I think I might just try to go with this particular one. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 6 pictures. Plus I could add backgrounds to these. And we'll see how that's going to work here. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here so I can kind of work with this. I saw this, I picked this up at the Glamping Inn. This is in Warrington. And so I just bought it as ephemera. So, I mean, not bought it, but I picked it up. And it's basically their postcard that talks about the facility. So I thought that would be really, really cute to fit in. I also have my name tag, and I kind of went back and forth on what to do with the name tag. I didn't know if I should put it in my personal journal, even though I've kind of already documented our weekend, or if I should just put it in here. So I think I'm going to put it in here and kind of create a tip in. And then that way, that would also give me an opportunity to put pictures on the back here. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of start playing around and see what we can do with these pictures. So this was the group photo, and I love that. So I think I'm going to put that down here. And then I went with my daughter. So we I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's put on by Crafty Destinations, and she's actually doing the cruise with the Reset Girl, and it was a Faithful Girl camping retreat. So I wasn't too sure what to expect. I've been to her other Craft Your Life, I think is the name of the class that she puts on, and that was really good. But I love this one. It was about basically putting together we did planners, a Carpe Diem planner. Of course, I used a small personal size because that's what I liked, but I had to tweak a few things, but it worked out fine. And so basically we created a prayer notebook, a prayer planner. So you could basically... and once I put mine together, I plan on doing a video to show you, but I didn't have it, I haven't quite put it together because I had to like kind of maneuver a few things and change up a few things. So I think it's going to be really, really good, and I love the fact that my daughter was able to be part of it and really be able to grow her walk with Christ too. So I think it was a great event. And it was really amazing to hear the Reset Girl story and just be surrounded by so many women that were encouraging. And there's a group of ladies from Bernie, that's where Crafty Destinations is from, and it was just really, really good to see all those ladies again, and be able to spend the entire weekend being together. So, and crafting. I mean, literally, you didn't leave, didn't really leave the facility. Well, I did. I got up and walked around. For one, we were sitting right in the line of the air conditioning, and it was so funny because I'm very cold nature, so we were, even my daughter, which she's not cold nature, had covered it with a blanket, so that was kind of fun. So I'm just putting these pictures in here, and what I don't like when the picture has the white edging on it, and so what I think I'm going to do is once I figure out where I'm going to put these, I'll probably glue these together and place them in here, so that way you don't see the white edging, or if it gets, one moves around and the other moves more than the other one, you're not you're not just stuck. So I think I'm going to do this and create like a little pocket, and then actually I'm going to put this over here. This was actually part of my Friday evening because we were talking with the realtor. And again, I haven't really, it's so up in the air, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I know that we have a thought in mind and a goal in mind, but this is one of those times that I really am literally praying that if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. So, not that I'm going to sit around and not do anything about it. Of course, I'm going to move forward to have it, make it happen. But when and how and where is another question. So, isn't this cute, this little camper? Oh, which reminds me, I have a perfect camper I want to use. I'm just looking at different pretty papers that I can put in to. This was part of the kit, the March kit, and that actually may be kind of cute to fill in our story or the moments and those kind of things. I'm basically just looking at some journaling cards just to see which ones fit, you know, in here. That would look good. That would be kind of cute too. This is an Allie Edwards about today's food, and I did take quite a few pictures of food, so that could be a would be fun to include. Whoops, threw that over there. I might do that floral. I am loving floral lately, so. And that's kind of pretty, kind of contrast the stripes and that yellow. Let's see what we got over here. Some more I see. These may be kind of pretty. I like those too. Okay. Which reminds me, my cute little camper bag. This is by Marine Parents. And I actually got this as a giveaway last time, and so I put my die cuts in here as to carry it to the retreat. And I found this little camper. It's so cute, so I definitely want to use that. So I'm going to pull that out as well. Okay, so going back here, I think these fit in here perfectly. These the size is 2.5. I think they're 2x3, or yeah, those fit in perfectly. So I think I'm going to cut this one down so I can use it as well. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, there they are. So I'm going to put this in here. So pretty. And then put this over here. I like the contrasting of the florals and the stripes, even though this one's corner rounded. and the other ones are not. So it looks a little weird, but you know, it's memory keeping. It's okay. I'm okay with it. So I'm going to maybe put this one over here. And then, I know this one says you are here, but I'm thinking of putting a photo. Let me go back. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing this. And this on this page here. Or maybe that. Okay, so I do want to put these two, because to me it's Adventures Waiting, and then this photo is a picture of my daughter with the welcoming sign. So I think I want to put those on the front. And then I think this one was Friday we were leaving. We're on our way. So I could put that right there. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put this as a tip in. Okay, let me think about this here. I do want to include our little, we painted the luggage. If you're watching on Instagram, we painted the cute little luggage. And I definitely want us to, of course, see, I'm thinking out loud here. Each camper was themed. And so I definitely want to write about it. That way we have that documented. Okay. Okay, so I think I filled those up. I think, even though this kind of tells about the place, so I think I'm just going to leave that plain. I'm not going to cover that up. I'm going to put this down here. Where are my food? I had another one that had some food on it. Maybe I won't do that as a tip-in. Let's see. And again, it's just putting the pieces together and trying to get it figured out here. How this is all going to work. And okay, so I have those at the beginning. I think that floral may be a little bit too much. That would go there. Okay. Okay, so at this point I'm going to just start gluing some things down, and if things start happening where oopsies, you know, that kind of stuff, we will work with it. So I'm going to put this here. Where's that little camper? I feel like it needs to be part of... Too bad I don't have my daughter's. I don't know. I think she has hers, and she may want to put hers in her memory book. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these on here. That way. Sometimes you just have to make a decision and get it on down so you can move on. And that way I can just kind of start getting things in place. You know what would be cute too, I just thought of, is since, you know, put some of the die cuts and stuff and stickers, if I have them here, from the actual Reset Girl. And especially going with the theme of the event. Let's see here. I know I've got some really, really pretty stickers in here. That's not from the event, but I know I have some stickers. But if I can't find them, which would be odd, I thought I had put everything over here, we can figure out something else. So, let's see. Okay, so this we're going to put back here. And this one. We're going to place this on the back side. And then I'm really thinking I want to do the food. I know I had that. I should have kind of kept that out. Today's food. And actually take the boots out, the wellies, and put the pictures of the food. At least the two I took, which was there with both nights, and it was very, very good. I loved it because it was local too. Okay, that'll work. Won't get the pie in there, but I'm going to cover it with this other photo. Just a tad bit. And then I'll have to come in here and cover this up with something as well. But again, we're getting the pictures on the paper. Okay, we're adding one more photo. I think we'll just put this one. I'm just going to add this up here. Okay. So I'm going to add this on here. And this would be a great picture, great place for one of her girls. And I'm going to see if I can find it. So just one second. Well, I have a whole package of stickers that she gave us all, and wouldn't you believe it, I cannot find them. I don't know if they're in another bag. Let's just take all these out here. So strange. I thought I'd try to keep everything together so that I didn't misplace anything, but maybe once, let's just see here real quick. It was so funny because I have these girls, but I wanted to, she gave me a whole set of stickers that had girls on it, like colored in girls and all different kinds. Well darn. They were really pretty too. It might be in another bag or something. But I was going to say what cracked me up is that all the ladies there, not all of them, but the ladies I sat with, which was very sweet, we dug around in our stuff, and I was just like, I'm not alone. Oh wait, what's this? I'm not alone in the digging around to try to find items. I think this was from the last time. Okay, well, darn. I really wanted to use them, and I can always come back and add them in here. So, let's just move on so we don't make this video, like, forever long. Okay. So, I'm feeling really, really good about where we are on this. Let's see here. I just wanted to see what other pictures I am. So I'm going to put these up at the top here. Our little suitcases. And then I'm going to put this here and then this. And I may, let's see what we can do with this. My daughter was turning around on this picture. It's kind of funny. So maybe we can kind of put it together. Dream, dream big. Okay. That way I maximize out all my spaces for the pictures, because I do want to keep them all in there. And again, this may drive someone else crazy that I'm doing this where they put the picture together, but I'm okay with it. I think it is okay. So I'm just going to create this as like a tip in, and of course I wish I had some cute little like camper theme washi or something like that, but this will work. And y'all, if you're not from Texas, or even if you're from Texas, this place is so cute. It would be great to have like a family reunion at, or now there's not a whole lot of things around there, but unless you go Antique Week, but the town is like 5 miles away that you can really you know, shop and eat and things, which is not far. And really, all this part of the country, or I say part of the country, but part of Texas, they have tons of like antique stores and things like that that are not very far away. And shopping opportunities. But it's just super cute, and it'd be fun, you know, even to have your, you know, girlfriends get together for like bachelorette parties or just getting together in general. But it would be super fun to go during Antique Week, I think. It's actually Antique 2 weeks, and then twice a year. Okay, there we go. Let's clip this in. Ta-da! See how it looks. So, I have this, and I have my stickers down, and then this is my little tip in. That's fun. I might put a little, and I did see that where we had my little some little die cut tabs. I thought I saw one with a map on it. Wording's good too. Okay. But really, I'm shocked that I don't know what I did with those stickers. They have to be somewhere. This is bothering me. It's crooked. I wonder why it's crooked like that. We'll fix it. That's what you love about washi. It's very forgiving. There. Is that better? Now it's more up. Okay. So I'm going to put this little tab on here. Just like that. Ta-da! Okay, so next step, we're going to add some die cuts. And then what I'm going to do is add some die cuts, and then I'm going to flip the camera off, journal, and then I'll come back and show you what I have. Just because I know that you guys don't want to sit here and watch me write. Right? Right. Well, and also just, because sometimes I have to concentrate. So I am just pulling out die cuts and adding them to the page, and these just happen to be, these are actually more of a fall themed, but I did see some flowers in here, so I thought that would be kind of fun to add. And some clouds. I love this picture of that my daughter took, so I really want to emphasize that. And then I thought I had some spring ones in here, and I guess I'm just really talking about this week is how it's really starting to get springtime around here. Even though this morning I woke up and it was like 30 degrees, but then by the end of the day it's back to sunshine again. And you're pulling off the layers. This time of the year you have to layer up. Because it's cold in the winter, cold in the mornings, and then it's hot. And again, I'm just kind of going through here, looking at things, just trying to think of some, pulling out these are kind of the floral themed, because it's spring, so let's see what else we got in there. Let's see here. Most of these are Echo Park, but I haven't bought any in a while. I haven't bought any in a while because, from Peachy Cheap, just because I'm trying to use up what I have. So, and I love these little square ones because it really just fills up your spot on things. Okay, let's go ahead and get, sorry, yes you can. I had, and sometimes it doesn't have to be I like to just add the coloring and things like that to it. I love, I order a lot of things from the Happy Marigold, and she usually has some pretty bright colored items too in her pack. And again, I'm just trying to go with, oh, you know what, I was going to try to find that one picture that I have for over here. And put that one, if I can find it, the iris. I took a picture of iris that was blooming in our front yard. So, okay, so I'm going to get this down. I'm doing more of a theme thing, like a spring. Now, I use glue, but you can also use the, and I think I'm running low on the tape, but I'll show you here in a minute. With especially these kind of die cuts that are all like funky shaped and stuff, they work good in that sticker machine. I'll show you an example here in just a second. But I was having some little bit of issues with it last week because I put something in there and got stuck. But you know, the Xyron Create a Sticker, so especially for items like, for example, this tree that has a little stick down here, it really makes it into like a sticker, so you don't have to worry about the messy glue getting all over. So then I'm just gonna keep adding this. I was thinking of, what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, I saw some other die cuts that I can actually use. You know what, I just had a thought. I think I know where those stickers are. I have this little binder thing that I carry other stickers in, and I bet they're in there. Now, where they are, I'll have to think about it. I know I probably took them out, but I thought I had everything in my studio because I was like getting it out of the way in the house. Just looking around behind me. Okay. Anybody else obsessed when they are trying to find something and they can't find it? Okay, so we're doing good. This is the die cut. This is the Faithful Girl. And so I was going to add some of these on here. These are so cute. Aren't they adorable? I might actually just punch that in on the outside. I saw some flowers in here, so I thought they would be pretty. My cup overflows. I like that too. There's another. I think these retreats are great. I think you get to know other people, you get to meet some amazing women. It was so good. So what I'm going to do here, in order to, I wanted to type in or write in Faithful Girl Retreat, because I'm going to staple it down, and I won't be able to get this card back out once I do that. Okay, and maybe add this flower. I saw a little bitty one, or maybe this heart. There's a lot of little die cuts in here. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we're going to put that. I had to put something in that corner to add a little bit of something and a little bit of sparkle. Okay, so we're going to put that down in there. And then I'm going to staple her right in the seam. It won't fit. Plan B. Let's see if we can go from the top. Oh, my staple didn't staple all the way. Let's take it out here for just a second. Never known Tim Holtz stapler to give me a problem here. Okay, let's try it again. So I'm going to put her right there. Let me make sure this card is in there, because once I staple it down, perfect. I don't want to get her face, but I'll get her hair. And then I may just put some glue here. I don't know how, I don't like that one there, how good it will stand up on the plastic, but I'm going to say it will. This glue is pretty good. I'll put a little bit more on there. Okay. There we go. So I think that looks pretty good for the front page. We got this over here. Okay. You know what? I forgot to add. I forgot to take that. Remember I was going to cover this up? This little snack thing. Hello, die cut to the rescue, or sticker if you had a sticker. I could definitely do that. But I'm going to put this little, make sure I don't staple our faces. There. And I kind of like the look of it kind of sticking off, and it covers up that word. Yay! Okay. So, we're going to move that over. And then, of course, I need lots of room to journal. So, that's that. I wonder how this would look. I just like that because it's so true. That's exactly how I felt after this. My cup runneth over. Okay. I might have to wait. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put it right here. You know, what's fun about this is you can kind of just do what you want to do. I mean, it's your little book and it's your little memory and so many different things. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera off briefly. I'm going to journal. I'm going to go try to find those stickers, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I did find my stickers. They were in this bag here, and I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, I had this whole packet full of stickers that the Reset Girl gave us, and then this pack, and I believe there was one other one that, so this one, so it was perfect to be able to fit in here. So I was glad I found my stickers. One other thing, I did write with this fine point pen. I love this pen for journaling. This may be included in one of the new kits coming out, so I'm testing out the pen. But I also wanted to show you, you know, as a person, let's see if I can make sure I get it in here without all the mess here. I'm not a white space girl, so anytime I see white spaces, I want to cover them up. So I'm just going to come in here and randomly, these are some butterfly stickers. I believe they were actually at Hobby Lobby in the Easter section. And I've already used a ton of them up. I think I used them on another page, but I like, it makes me think of Paula with the Crafty Destination. She was so excited she used up a whole sheet of stickers. It was like a celebration. So I understand completely, because I'm almost used up this whole sticker sheet. They're fun, they're sparkly. Now I'm known to go buy another set, but of stickers when I like one so much. But as you can see, I did journal. Now, let's see here. When did I want to point out? Okay, so I did that. I journaled in here. I journaled under here. There's a lot more that I really feel like I want to add, but I ran out of room. So what I'm going to do is I basically made a little comment, check longer story in journal. So I keep a journal, and it actually has some pictures from the event, so that way the more story can be added to there. I have two little stickers left. I've got to put them somewhere, right? Let's just add them right here. I've got to use them up, and then we can do a happy dance, because oh, and then I found my Hello Spring. That was also in that bag. So, ta-da! Yay! I used up my own little sticker sheet. Yay, that's exciting. Alright then, that's it. That's my process. If you stuck around, thanks for watching. I hope you're inspired. This is such a great way to catch the everyday, and believe it or not, I really enjoy looking back through here. And it doesn't take that long. It's just being a little bit organized and getting your pictures down on paper with words. So, alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.